Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Victoria Mboko shares how she avoided losing focus after major win versus Coco Gauff. Victoria Mboko describes beating Coco Gauff as a special experience, but highlights she was aware that the job was not done and what would have helped her stay focused and get to the Montreal semifinal. In one of her opening 3 Montreal matches, the 18-year-old wildcard recorded her maiden win over a Grand Slam champion when she beat 2020 Australian Open winner Sofia Kenin. Then, another major victory followed when the teenage sensation sent reigning French Open champion Gauff home after handling the top seed a 6-1, 6-4 defeat. After stunning Gauff in the Canadian Open round of 16, Mboko returned to the court on Monday to play her first WTA 1000 quarterfinal. And she got the job done routinely once again after ousting world number 51 Jessica Booz's Monero 6-4, 6-2. It is not uncommon for young players to lose focus or get mentally overwhelmed after beating a top player or clinching a strong result. However, in the Montreal quarterfinal, the 18-year-old showed no signs of that. Mboko asked how she was able to keep the same focus after the Gauff win. Well, of course, the play against Coco. It was a really special experience, and I was really happy to have won that day. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm still in the tournament, so it's not like I went to celebrate or anything. I was still kind of locked in like I normally am in a tournament. You play a tournament because you want to win it. So I think I just had that kind of mentality. Yeah, that's just it. The home star explained. On Wednesday, Mboko will have a chance to collect her 3rd win over a Grand Slam champion in Montreal, since she plays against Elena Rybakina in the semifinal. In their first and lone meeting that came in Washington 12 days ago, the 2022 Wimbledon champion beat the Canadian 6-3, 7-5. There is no doubt that Mboko will be determined and motivated to make amends for the Washington loss in front of their home fans. Victoria Mboko on staying grounded after stunning Coco Gauff. She sits there in the mixed zone, eyes wide with wonder, still breathing in the electric air of center court. Just hours earlier, at only 18 and ranked outside the top 80, she had unraveled the tour's number 2 in little over an hour. The press flashes, the cameras swirl, and yet Victoria Mboko is composed, calm, at ease. I don't even know what to say yet, she begins, searching for words. I was kind of shocked about it all. Everything happened so fast. There were so many people. Then she pauses, a tiny smile flickering. I feel like tonight I've processed it a bit more. But yes, I'm still a little excited. It's genuine, humble, unfiltered emotion. Wikipedia. +15. Yardbarker. +15. Yardbarker. +15. 1. The build-up, respect, then resolve. She had faced Coco before, at the Italian Open in May. In Rome, she came out playing even better. I had flashbacks during this match, she admits. But this time, she flipped the script. The crowd roared. She seized control. I wanted to stay right there with her. It really went into my favor. That flashback became fuel. Sunstar Publishing Inc. +3. Essentially Sports. +3. A Shark Al Offset. +3. Despite the occasion, pressure hardly shook her. Honestly, I didn't really feel that much pressure. I wanted to be more relaxed than usual. She reflects. She locked into her own game, doing what she came to do. Fight point by point. PuntoToBreak.com. +1. 2. Composure. Quiet confidence at crucial moments. When Gauff held breakpoints, Mboko stood firm. I just wanted to stay as solid as possible, play tennis without fear. She didn't fixate on Gauff's unforced errors or serve troubles. Instead, I was really focused on myself and what I had to do. Focus, she says, was her anchor. Wikipedia. +15. Yardbarker. +15. Essentially Sports. +15. In the pivotal moment, 5-4 in the second set, the crowd crescendoed. It was so noisy. I used that as more fuel to pump myself up. She embraced the energy. She fed off it and closed out the match with ice-cold precision. The Washington Post. +3. A Shark Al Offset. +3. Sunstar Publishing Inc. +3. 3. Aftermath. Staying grounded as the world watches. Even after crossing another threshold, becoming the youngest Canadian in decades to reach the Canadian Open quarterfinal, Mboko remained remarkably grounded. "I just want to play tennis without fear," she reiterates, as if it's both mantra and memory. Diario as +9. Yardbarker +9. Essentially Sports +9. She soaked in the applause. "Your support was incredible." She answered from the heart, in French, facing her home crowd. "Merci." Gratitude and humility flowed openly, a signature of her attitude. The Washington Post. For looking ahead, focus amid extraordinary waters. Mboko's not just reflecting, she's rooting. She knows career momentum is fragile. "Everything happened very quickly," she says again, reminding us how she's still adjusting to this new light. PuntoToBreak.com. Her strategy, she reveals, wasn't about avoidance, but acceptance. Embrace nerves, convert them into presence. She leaned on her support team courtside. "My team. They reassured and comforted me while I was on the court." That steadiness turned into strategy. PuntoToBreak.com. And crucially, in her mind, there was never a distracting loudspeaker whispering "big win." Instead, she asked, "What's next point? What doesn't change? What does?" She let the match carry forward, and kept going forward, not stopping to stare. 5. The lessons she keeps with her. From her words and attitude, several guiding truths shine through. Fear is allowed, but not fatal. She says tennis without fear, not fearlessness. Reflection after victory, not during it. Shock is natural, but composure is conscious. Home advantage is fuel, not crutch. She loved the crowd, but channeled the energy to keep her own game intact. Pressure as perspective. Instead of big match nerves, she wanted relaxed focus, ironically more difficult than raw adrenaline. Support as strength. She looked to her team in real time, not for answers, but reassurance. Closing reflection. In sport, an upset is boiling water, instant, unpredictable chaos. But Victoria Mboko's breakout win over Coco Gauff wasn't just about boiling the opponent. It was about staying cool inside a heat wave. She let nerves wash over her without drowning her. She allowed cheers without being carried away by them. She felt shocked without halting her craft. Looking ahead, this lesson feels timeless. For every underdog daring to dream, focus, composure, calm presence, especially when the world applauds loudest. As she moves into the quarterfinals and beyond, tennis fans globally will watch. But Mboko's keeping her gaze inward on the next point. Because, as she's shown, true greatness isn't how loud the applause is. It's how quietly you're able to hear your inner game. Word count, 1050. Let me know if you'd like edits, more depth, or alternate angles.